Everyone, welcome to Uncommon Analysis. On the eve of Thanksgiving, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about some of the political discourse, or at least the advocation by some of how to handle the political discourse, particularly among family members. Now, we're all families. Most of us have families. We all know that not families don't see eye to eye on lots of things. But the left's advocation of party uber alles, demanding party loyalty should be the highest priority in your life. Party is more important than family, is Naziesque, to say the very least. This is certainly 1930s Germany type stuff. Turn in your family if they're sympathetic to the Jews or don't agree with the Nazi regime. Uh, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Case in point.
Do you recommend, just from a psychological standpoint, being around them? We got the holidays coming up.
So I love that you asked this question because, there is a push, I think just a societal norm that if somebody is your family, that they are entitled to your time. And I think the answer is absolutely not. So if you are going into a situation where you have family members, where you have close friends who have voted in ways that are against you, like what you said, against your livelihood, and it's completely fine to not be around those people and to tell them why, to say, I have a problem with the way that you voted because it went against my very livelihood and I'm not going to be around you this holiday. I need to take some space for me. And I actually talked to.
Now, this is insane. No, I have no problem with boundaries, and I have absolutely no problem that there can be toxic people in your life and you need to avoid them and cut them out. And I have no problem with the concept of, you know, even a family member can be toxic. There are situations where there are toxic family members and you need to avoid them. But this next step, saying because someone disagreed with you politically and voted against your wishes, that you can cut them out of your life because of that, this is your family, folks. This is your family. Okay, that's insane. This is insane. The general concept of, yes, even family members you can set boundaries with, I agree with that. I agree with that. However, to say I'm going to avoid my family because they politically differ from me and didn't vote the way I wanted them to vote or the way I choose to vote, do you understand how absolutely dangerous and insane this is? Party uber alles. Party above all. See Heil. See Heil. This is insanity here. And I like to say that this is a one-off, right? This is just some crank Yale professor that they're interviewing. But it's not. And big surprise, not surprising anybody really pays attention to modern politics at all. This is from Newsweek right here. This isn't a one-off. Women are boycotting Thanksgiving with their Trump-supporting family. It's crazy. This is crazy. And women, I hate to say this, women, it's not all women, but these crazy things, these crank, absurd things, often it's women driving them. It is. I don't know why, but it is. This is insanity, guys. Party uber alles. Insanity. Tell me again how the political right in this country are the Nazis. Please tell me how that is. Because I've never in my entire life ever heard anyone that I've ever interacted with who self-identifies as a conservative say you should avoid your family for the holidays because they voted liberal, or they voted for Kamala Harris, or they voted for Hillary Clinton, or they voted for Joe Biden. I've never once heard that, let alone find newspaper articles from mainstream publications talking about these movements. Now, I know this is not all people, but the fact there are people out there advocating this ought to show you how dangerous the left is. The Nazis were the National Socialists, by the way, folks. Just want to let you know that, in case you didn't realize it. Anyway, I want us to take this moment right now to say, please, everybody, be thankful for your family if you have them with you. All right? Politics can be cutthroat. Yes, they can be personal. Yes, it can hurt when you don't get what you want out of it. But at the end of the day, right? Family's what you got. Family's all you got. So let's get together. Let's spend the holiday being thankful for those around us, even the people we disagree with. Can we do that? Can we just do that? Doesn't that seem like a rational adult thing to do? I don't have to see eye to eye with everybody to be their friend. I sure don't have to see eye to eye with everybody to be their family. Can we just remember that? Disagrees with you doesn't mean they hate you. Where did this absurd insanity come from? Just because somebody disagrees with you doesn't mean they want to harm you. The sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know how you get to where you can rationalize this stuff. But please, step away from the edge. Take a deep breath. Think about this. That father you're mad at because they don't agree with you politically and dare to vote for Trump, right? He raised you. He sacrificed for you. You are able to do most, you are where you are today because of things he did. Or if it was your mother or your grandmother or your aunt or uncle or brothers or sisters. Okay? Family, folks. Family. No, I understand. I understand there's dysfunctional families out there. I understand there are people where parents and other people have done horrible, horrible, wrong things to their children and family members, okay? But for most of us, family is not evil. They're not bad people. Anyone encouraging you and trying to convince you that your family are evil, there's something fundamentally wrong there. Unless you were physically, sexually, or otherwise abused, I mean, really abused or neglected, your family's probably your biggest advocates. No, they're not going to always BS people, but come on, please step back and think about this, folks. All right. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you are able to spend it with your family and you make wonderful memories and grow those bonds that have been with you since birth. And if you disagree with your older generation or the younger generation or your own generation, it's okay. It's all right. The sun will come out tomorrow, as Andy likes to sing. And with that, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I am out.